All right, hello, guys and girls. This is your Dreaded Crypto channel coming at you. It's May 23rd, 2022. Been a few days. I wanted to do something this weekend, but got kind of busy, and it was a nice weekend, and I wanted to enjoy it. Bitcoin's also just been going sideways for the last 10 or 11 days, and there wasn't a whole lot of data. I think we're basically at some kind of a bottom. There's a lot of reasons for that I'm about to go into. We are pulling back right now, and there's a chance that we could get one more pull down, maybe to the same level, maybe a little bit lower, but you can't bank on it. I'm telling everybody, dollar cost average, not financial advice. It's just like you just don't know where it's going to be. I mean, we could go straight to 35, 40K tomorrow and never come back to this level. It's very possible. Unlikely to a degree, but I want to go into some things that I really think the sell-off is more or less over, especially when it comes to the stock market. Nasdaq is at the 200 moving average. S&P and Dow could fall a little bit more, but Nasdaq is overextended. It's at the 200 week moving average. That's generally a bear market support line. And also Bitcoin's the crypto market is actually at the 200 week moving average as well, which I'm about to pull up here in a second. That's right here. This is the total market cap, crypto market cap. It hit the 200 moving average perfectly, and that to me, that's just amazing. I think this is the accumulation zone. Now maybe we bounce back, maybe we come back, maybe we jump around here a little bit, but we're so close to the previous all-time highs. 700 billion, 800 billion. It's not that far off. I mean, maybe we go down there. I doubt it. Bitcoin's never revisited its previous all-time high before. 3 out of the 4 times now, it has not done that. It could happen. If the markets do tank again, like Nasdaq and all of that, let's say the Fed raises rates even more aggressively, which would be insane because that means they're inducing even more damage, and they're going to be blamed for that. They're not going to get reelected. Their best play is to ease off and let the markets recover, and then they take a victory lap, in September, and try to actually have a chance at the political victory. They're probably going to start getting really nervous come September. I bet politicians are probably putting a lot of pressure on the Fed right now. They're like, hey, stop bleeding the markets. You're hurting my fan base, right? So I don't know. It's quite the tap dance they're having to do. But the Nasdaq is at the 200 week. We're about to look at that right now. It's corrected 30%. I mean, I even took, I took all my 401k and pretty much set it Friday, and I think I may have called that perfect bottom. I mean, yeah, maybe we go down lower. Yeah, maybe we go to the previous high from pandemic. Seems unlikely though. Seems unlikely. What else is I going to show? Yeah, let's take a look at Dow Jones, S&P still have a little bit further to go to hit the same marker, but I think Nasdaq is similar to Bitcoin in that it's text and volatility, a little higher volatility. So it would make sense that Nasdaq would mirror Bitcoin, and if Nasdaq is at the bottom, likely Bitcoin's going to be at the bottom. Though I think we're starting to see some decoupling because stock markets rallied today and actually Bitcoin fell, which I found to be kind of surprising, but that could insinuate that we're getting a decoupling. But hopefully Bitcoin actually will start to outperform the Nasdaq and not underperform. Here's the Bitcoin. Check out the 200-week moving average. I believe it's around 22, 23K. Oh, this is the EMA, 200 EMA, sorry. Yeah, to me, that's like, I feel like most of the damage is done. Also, we've had 8 red weekly candles. That's the first time in Bitcoin's history that it's had that many weekly candles that were red. At the very least, we're going to get some kind of green this week. If I had to place a bet, I mean, we're going to get some kind of a relief bounce here pretty soon. I mean, weekly stochastic is completely oversold. Take a look at that right here. Oversold, starting to curl up. I mean, we haven't been this oversold since December. Before that, last May and June. And yeah, I mean we're in the doldrums quite a bit here. I mean, we could go a little bit lower. I guess the normal RSI did go a little bit lower to the 25 level on the last bear market. So, I mean, there's a chance that we go down to 23, 24K. If we do, it's probably not going to be there for very long. And more than likely we're going to have a bounce, probably going up to the 21-week moving average, which I'm about to show you as well. That's the most high likelihood. There's going to be it's going to get the bulls excited, and everyone's going to be like, oh, where's, Bitcoin's in a bull market again. It's going to get everyone fooled. I mean, it can go as high as 40K and get everybody all stoked out, and then it crashes back down to 25, 23, 22. That's certainly in the cards. Donovan Jolly has an interesting, I guess, fractal that he's been looking at that I kind of agree with him. I mean, this bull market to me we've been going sideways for 16, 17 months. I mean, this bull market was kind of underperforming, and the fact that the meme coins did better than everything else just blows my mind. It's just sad to me because there's so much potential in this industry. But yeah, if we look closely here, the 21-week moving average is at around 38, 39K. And it just makes the most sense. Yeah, it'd probably be at 37 next week, but it makes more sense that we come up and try to tag it. And if we get a stern rejection, then we'll come back down again. Or we take it, which is also possible. All right, let's see the Fear and Greed Index real quick. This has been just completely pummeled. So we're at 12. Yesterday was 10. Last week at 8. I mean, we were in the doldrums. And I just think we're at some kind of a bottom here. I mean, like I said, we're either going to go up and tag the 21, or we'll take the 21, or we'll go sideways until the 200-week moving average catches up to us and provides us support to start lifting us up again. I mean, I think at the end of the year we might have some rallying to go. I mean, I think, I was around the 2017 market. Just the way everything kind of felt over the last 6 months. I mean, I feel like the 40,000 level was really the 6K level of then, and we broke that. Well, or maybe the 30K level was the 6K level, and 25K was the 3K level. But the feelings were very similar. I feel like we've already had the ultimate capitulation. I think that Luna crisis was it, but maybe we have one more. It seems unlikely. Everyone wants 20K so bad, 10K so bad, but people are kind of losing their minds, and it's obvious to me that it's maxed out. So we'll have to see. What was I going to look at? I believe I was going to look at S&P. If I can remember, what was I going to look at? Just taking a look. Yeah, we have a CME gap at 36K, so again, that kind of lines up with the 21 week. To go up, tag it, maybe get pulled back again. Personally, I'd prefer that we gotta go down and we go take 25K or 23K right now, get it over with. But it's unlikely that you're gonna get what you want like that. Maybe eventually you will. But God, there's some really good prices out there, like Cardano, Link, Ethereum. These are pretty juicy prices. I mean, the altcoins might get smashed a little bit harder again, but I don't know. DOT, you can get 12%. If you stake ADA, you get 5 to 6%. Link, you can get some staking rewards on Voyager. Voyager, I think 20 or 30 coins, you can get rewards 3. Well, some are 7, 8, 10%, 2 to 3%. DeFi probably will come back pretty hard, and with that, the Oracle, so Link and Band, and then along with the DeFi system, I think they'll probably be the first ones to start popping again once things kind of come back to some kind of reality. Gold and silver have been rallying, and I think they'll start the rally, and I think Bitcoin will follow. That's what happened before, I believe, the pandemic. So we'll see. But it's possible that gold outperforms Bitcoin this year. And maybe Bitcoin just kind of goes sideways for the next 3 to 6 months. Good accumulation zones. XRP, Silica. I'm still pretty big proponents of that. Theta, VE chain, supply management, Uniswap, decentralized swapping. It's just stuff with use case. Everyone still wants to talk about Sheep and Doge, and it just kills me. The blockchain stocks have been completely reamed. Those are all good prices. Litecoin, I'm kind of like, I don't know about that. I have Litecoin and you have Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's totally, I'm not really a huge proponent of Litecoin, honestly, anymore. I might have been at one point. Total market cap. Completely forget what I was going to talk about. XLM, Stellar. I don't know what to think about that. Yeah, I mean, I will say it does look like a ugly Head and Shoulders, but if you take the measure and move, I mean, I like pattern trading to a degree, but at the same time, it's just sometimes it's just really ridiculous, and people they really go too far with it. Come on now, maybe he doesn't want to do it. Oh, come on. Doesn't want to do it. Nope, not gonna happen. All good. I should restart the computer, that way it wouldn't have been so messed up. But yeah, let's take a look. This will remind me. I was going to look at. Yeah, again, like literally 8 red candles in a row. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get a buying candle here. There's no way. There's no way we're gonna get another red candle. I mean, if we do, it would be insane. It would be insane. But the only reason that we might go a little bit lower this week on the daily. I think by the end of the week we'll turn green. But the daily looks pretty ugly. On the stochastic, it just looks like overly bought, even though we haven't really done anything. But this is obviously a big pennant, and pennants usually will copy the move, but that we're really overbought on the stochastic RSI. Yeah, we're curling down. Ugh, it just sucks. That just really tells me that. Tells me we're gonna go down. I don't know how. Maybe we go down slowly. Maybe we create a wedge instead. That would be interesting. Create some kind of maybe like a falling wedge would be my hope. Something like that. But it's really a pennant though. So just hopium. These are just all great accumulation levels. I mean, we're at those lows. The 200-week moving average is the same as the set 2018, 2019 bear market. It just went sideways. So these are good accumulation levels. If we go lower, then that's an opportunity. But I think the stock market's pretty much had it. And there's a meeting Wednesday. They're going to talk about what they're going to do. And to me, I feel like they need to chill out a little bit with their rhetoric if they want to get reelected. But maybe they don't care that much. Maybe Powell doesn't care. So I don't know. They're the ones in control, though. It's amazing how much power the Fed has. But that's it for me today. Oh yeah, we're gonna check out the Dixie. The Dixie actually got rejected, and that's why we're probably having a little bit more strength in the stock market. The Dixie is basically just the relative strength of the U.S. dollar. And it's basically hit its high at 104. That was a 20-year high for the U.S. dollar, which is insane. And yeah, I think it's had it. Honestly, I think that's probably it. or we'll at least come down and visit some support levels around 100 before going back up. I think that's it personally. But yeah, that's it for the day. Maybe we'll check in tomorrow, see what the markets are doing. Be ready for some more volatility, up or down. I think a spike down and then a big rally up is most likely. And maybe we form a W pattern. Let's see. Yeah. And as far as a W pattern goes, like Bitcoin likes to make M's and W's. M's are bearish. We'll take a look at that real quick. Yeah, so like, yeah, I feel like it'd be likely that come down, come up, come down again, and then go up. A little more likely. Bitcoin likes to do W's. Here's a big W right here. You know, W, then M's, M, patterns, rollovers. It's a little bit of a W kind of a thing here. Fake out, breakdown. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for me today. We'll check in tomorrow. Peace.